I'm very happy to be here at the Stanford University to talk about the AI and my IT. So before, I started just a quick note because my English skill is not so good. So I think about how to achieve this presentation. And then finally, I find it some solution. So I can show you the so I want to introduce my avatar. It's Avatar G. So this is my character, like Japanese cartoon manga style. And then he can speak. I'm gonna show you.
Hello everyone, I'm Avatar G.
Oh, sounds maybe.
You can turn this audio up here. There we go.
Okay.
Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Avatar G. Today I'll be supporting the real G by providing the explanation. I'll give it my all, so I hope for your kind support.
How is it? Good. So it's also the AI creation. So that's amazing. I will be presenting today with Avatar G. Okay, let's go move on. So this is today's agenda. I want to introduce the some case studies. So I'm using the AI from the 2022. Okay. Uh, just a moment.
Please try sharing your screen again.
This one, try again.
Hello everyone, I'm Avatar G. Today I'll be supporting the real G by providing clear, easy to understand explanations. I'll give it my all, so I hope for your kind support.
Okay. I check the Zoom. It's slightly the stuck. It's okay.
We were able to hear you in Stanford.
So I don't have so many the video. So basically just the static visual. It's maybe okay. So today this is today's agenda. So I have many the case study. So I'm using AI for the product design. So basically the I specialized area is for automotive design, and then also the product design. Then so today I prepared the special contents for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I will show you later. Okay, let's move on.
I grew up in my family's plastic model shop, where I honed my natural talent for drawing and model making. A friend's experience at a design studio sparked my passion for industrial design, leading me to an entry-level hand-drawn position in the pre-computer era. Studying car design magazines motivated me to quit my job and spend 2 years studying automotive design. In 1990, I achieved my goal of joining Nissan as a professional car designer.
Okay, thank you, Abatachi. It's a very good note. Pronounced it much better than me. And then right-hand sketch is I draw is 40 years ago. When I was 19 years, at a quite long time that I designed. Those sketches by Mania. Okay.
During my 25 years at Nissan, I designed production and concept vehicles and gained wide-ranging experience in studios both in Japan and overseas, including the London studio and the Tokyo satellite studio.
Yeah, uh, I worked in the Nissan design and quite a long time, as a 25 years. So main of the exterior design, and then final the few days is I was the project manager. So I care this interior design and the crowd and the material as well.
Today, my creative practice spans a broad spectrum from product and apparel design to automotive and motorcycle projects, as well as design consulting, teaching, and writing.
Yeah, I'm currently the design is from like a smart camera, is a container, is this kind of interior um items, also the automotive, everything I can design at the moment. As now, it's I'm the working in the Nichiran group.
We handle everything from the development of designs and functional prototypes, leveraging advanced mechatronics and robotics, to the unveiling of concept cars at international motor shows. As an end-to-end development partner, we oversee every stage of the product creation process, from full package engineering to prototype tooling, injection molded samples, and small lot production.
Okay. So this is our output. So from design, so headphone and Bluetooth speakers, a lot of design for the consumer product. Also, this kind of the robotics design. Mobility design is it's my specialty area. Also, for the not land mobility, so like fly as a sky and water. So I really love the a lot of the mobility design. Then also we can care as a digital model. That is a very emotional, organic shape. It's digital modeling, and then right side is a Class A surface. It's what most high level the quality of surface modeling. So this is a visualization. So this is a concept car production. So we were the many pro this kind of the concept car for the worldwide is motor show. Yeah. This also this kind of the interior mock-up. So recently, there a lot of this kind of the project data for the autonomous driving. Yeah. Also, surface treatment and as milling. So recently, we are focused on the this kind of the technology. It's 3D printed like this. So before, for making prototype, it's basically all the work is by manual, but now it's what for they changed to like this is meaning as print 3D printing. So process is completely different. So okay. So also this is generative design. So one of the using AI. Also, this is a special. So we have the apparel design. So this chief designer is Mr. The Middle's the wife. So I can show you later. So and his design is very, very unique. So we collaborate a lot with this kind of the accessory, and then some of the clothes they are produced by the 3D printed.
We bring your vision to life by combining creativity and technical excellence in the shortest possible time.
So currently I'm in charge of the design and engineering department. So we have the 100 member in the at the moment. So chapter 2, so I want to introduce our case study, the for automotive design. So this is my design for automotive.
Shortly after the release of Stable Diffusion and ChatGPT at the end of November 2022, we started this project and presented a concept design of months. This accomplishment showcases the extraordinary creativity and speed of AI-powered design. Let us show you our process.
Yeah, this is already 2 years ago that we designed. Now is the so technology of the AI is the quite much very higher. The how can I say that too much? I can catch up to everything they updated. It's very how can I say somehow it's very exciting, but somehow it's very tough for the all that catch up the technologies.
Define the goal in one line, list your keywords, keep only the must-haves, craft a clear English sentence, then add tags and negatives. Boom. A crystal clear AI prompt.
Yeah, I can show you our workflow. Firstly, mm, how to generate this some images.
Organize and refine the generated images by design direction. First, convert all images to thumbnails and display them together.
So as a time is 2 years ago, just launched the Stable Diffusion. It's the quality is not so good, but so how can I say that? So they uh, can create this so many ideas, and then finally we have to now narrow down the direction.
We select the ones that our intuition tells us are good and tag each one with a design direction. Then, only the 2 or 3 directions with the highest average score are kept and proceed to the next step.
Yep, and then so this is the most important things.
Now, let's consider the extent to which AI can replace the task of making optimal design choices. AI excels at narrowing the first batch of options, and once tuned to your taste, can pick designs people like with 70–80% accuracy. Yet, evaluating why something resonates or fits the brand still hinges on human experience and strategic insight. Esters, in short, AI equals sign first pass filter, ideation accelerator, humans equals sign final go or no call. That's today's best balance.
Yeah. Uh, so this is my current work style as a concept is with AI. And then, so after decided the design direction, from this phase is quite the same as the before workflow. So, this work is basically by manual.
The process of placing product to requirements based on selected ideas remains the same. Experience is important in this area because the design must fit the package.
Yeah. So this is the final design, like this. And then after finish the digital modeling, so move on to the to create the physical model like this. So this is a full color 3D printing by the Stratus. And then also we created this animation. So this is by the Unreal Engine. Okay. So this is the web catalog. So like if you have it like this Google, you can go into this space. And the next case study as for production design, object is a smart camera project.
With ChatGPT, a spark of inspiration becomes a concrete concept in moments. Its advanced language skills instantly flesh out product or character ideas, slashing early development time.
Okay. So this is the first image.
DALL-E 3 generates images based on concepts generated by ChatGPT. Concepts can now be easily visualized from natural language. This allows ideas to emerge as tangible visuals, providing early confirmation of the project's direction.
So ChatGPT is can be generated visual. It's created by the DALL-E 3. So DALL-E 3 is actually the quality of the visuals is not so good, but prompt is very nice. And then so next step is so when we want to the more high quality the visual, we always use this kind of the workflow. The first of all to create this prompt by the ChatGPT, and then to copy and then move on to the Mid Journey and the paste and then generate. The Mid Journey is I think it's the most high quality generative design for the visual.
Generation with DALL-E 3. Use the concept produced by ChatGPT as input for DALL-E 3 to create images. Because DALL-E 3 delivers high-resolution, photorealistic images in seconds, the concept can be visualized immediately. This allows you to confirm the project's direction at an early stage.
Okay. Well, this one is a different workflow. So first I create this primitive volume by 3D data and then take screen capture and then move on to the BizCom. The BizCom is another software. So BizCom is focused on the automotive design. And then so from this screenshot to outline and then to generate in paint and like that.
In painting 3D object outlines, This is an example of in painting a primitive 3D object using Viscom to maintain the outline as seen in the screenshot of the object.
Yes. So this is so very useful, but beginning is, so we need many ideas, many hints. As usually, I using ChatGPT and the DALL-E 3, and then to get some ideas, and then pick, narrow down the direction, and then move on this kind of the workflow. So more like, the focus on the more detail is like after fix the design. So this is a digital modeling, and then put on the some material and the visual, and then using using a substance painter in Adobe software. It can be make some texture and roll it like grain pattern. This is the final rendering. So after the finish the rendering, so move on to the 3D printer. It takes maybe 10 hours just to send the data, and after finish the 3D print takes 10 hours. Before you leave the office, send the data to the 3D printer, and the next morning is coming in office. They take either taking like this, and then basically this model is only two pieces: body and the lens. Normally we can make one piece, but I want to the clean up for and then that's why I split the two pieces. And this is a full color, no paint. This is the final product prototyping. So amazing space. So totally I spend maybe 4 days from the concept making and the sketch and the digital modeling and the prototyping. So totally the 4-5 days. So amazing speed. And also I created the concept song. Maybe I can share the PDF. If you interested, you can check this. That's the QR code. I created in the lap style, and then very, very interesting. The just composer, the application is a Suno. The Suno is the current is very popular for the making sound. Okay, next one. This is a special case study. So I for the today. So its object is food venture design.
The hot dog is the quintessential symbol of cheap, convenient, fast food. If we can overturn that notion, we'll make a major impact. By blending AI with human creativity, let's reinvent the hot dog and design a next-generation food business right here on Stanford University's Redwood City campus.
Okay.
Previously, ideation for me felt like sketching in my mind. I built up concepts on my own. Now, working alongside AI, the process has changed dramatically. Hello, ChatGPT. Let's start with product development. The menu is designed to maximize the surprise of what? A menu that maximizes the surprise of what? Please propose 10 healthy and tasty menu items that people will talk about on social media.
Okay. So this is a GPT that has generated 10 ideas. That's funny. Recipe one, sushi dog. And then, so also the step by step is they can create the recipe. Okay. Next, choco chili dog. It's so AI is most important is some two different ideas. Some are very sweet, very hot to combine to create something like this. It's very interesting workflow. Chili dog. So next, the matcha zen dog is very funny. Uh, I feel so recently that I feel as the currently so AI is creativity is very the high range. It's my creation level is also very tight. So now always I ask to the AI to create a so wide range, and then so far I can define some hint, and then pick up some hint, and then run and to create something unique ideas. This is also an katsu. It's I don't know that I'm Japanese, so I'm many things that talking with ChatGPT about the Japanese the cultures or something. That's why now they recommend this kind of the menu. I don't know. This also the interesting, somehow strange. So this is the first ideas. So a lot of recipe 7, 8, Santorini dog, paprika, miso, every dog. That's that's good. The final recipe thing, coconut curry. That looks good. And then next phase. So I want to more high level. So this is next workflow.
In the next phase, we'll push our visuals to a higher level. Trusted ChatGPT can generate images with DALL-E 3, and while it follows text prompts faithfully, the output quality is somewhat limited. The most effective workflow is to first craft a refined prompt with ChatGPT and then feed it into Midjourney with high-quality images.
So ChatGPT they created this kind of the visual, but if the people look at this, this is not like not realistic. So I want to show the more like realistic, like this. This is not so good, but much better than ChatGPT. And then
As you can see, the images are upgraded to a photoreal level. For now, we still need to combine different tools by task. One app excels at text generation, another at visualization, and yet another at video production.
yeah. So also Not only visuals, also the improved recipe quality.
Next, we'll level up the recipe itself. You might wonder, will it really taste good? To boost that likelihood, we add a Michelin chef refinement phase. The result is a three-dimensional flavor stack: sweet, salty, acidic, spicy, and toasty. From springy, crunchy, fluffy, creating a multi-layered bite. Visually, the upgraded sushi dog now resembles an elegant piece of nigiri, a hot dog that defies convention.
So this phase is very important. So, the hot dog quality is a visual, also taste is very much more higher like this. Then finally, I created these images. So look at this, so real. So if we look at the smartphone, yeah, they can believe it. So this is looks real one, and then very, very looks tasty. Okay, so I generated all the 10 minutes. This is also nice. Looks like a eclair, sounds sweet, but actually hot dog. Do you want to eat? Yeah. So this also very nice. Yeah. Look at the buns. It's the buns also there, like matcha green color, and the sauce is nice, like this. A bit strange, but I want to eat. More strange. Yeah. This is nice. I love this Santorini sea dog, and it looks very powerful, but he feel like a Santorini. So blue and then with the seafood is. Uh, I want to try to make it. Yeah. So this is a pumpkin miso. So, and then this is final one. This is so nice. Coconut curry. Nice. So next, um, so after fix the menu, 10 menus. So next they move on to create the shop.
Food Trader design off-grid hot dog store in repurposed 20-foot container. It has a light gray exterior and black interior walls. It has a stylish and bright cafe atmosphere. Many of the sides are open and designed for serving drinks and hot dogs. The containers have been renovated to look modern while retaining their vintage charm. It is open for business on the Stanford University Redwood City campus. The Stanford University Redwood City campus is in the background.
Yeah. So this is the first sketch generated by the ChatGPT. So, and then the right side is size of the 20 feet the container, but I want to change the more, make it longer, then change the prompt from the 20 feet to 40 feet. And then ChatGPT create this actually, the fix the size, make more longer. So after the fix the 40 feet container, I move on to the mid journey and then created more high qualities. And then another idea. So this is ideation. There is mid journey, more colorful, more the using wood material. And is I wanted to like contrast this, the red wall with blue sky and the blue continent, the bird parcel, also like this. Very fun. So idea is, very, very expanding. Then next is created the brand message, the finally hug. It's hot hot dog. It's sounds like good. It's so maybe people call it a hot dog.
With the product and store concepts taking shape, it's time to craft the brand story. Because we hacked the classic hot dog, we've named the brand Hot Hack a Dog H. It's punchy, memorable, and easy for students to say, "Hey, dog." This name emerged from a brainstorming session with ChatGPT, where we picked the most eye-catching option. From here, we'll build Heiji's narrative around two core themes, health and sustainability.
Yeah. What do you think of the hot dog? I like it. And then this is the final design.
Forge Hot Hacker Dog. We upcycle worn shipping containers into solar-powered, off-grid cafes. Inside, we offer reimagined hot dogs with unexpected flavor twists. Our kitchen can be set up anywhere. Today, it's brightening Stanford's campus using reclaimed materials, self-generated power, and nearly zero waste. We show that street food can be both gourmet and green. Hack the bite, hack the box. Hog shatters convention by reimagining food and space.
So this is the this image is the first prototype image. This also first image, and then so this is a production model. You know, so more like the sophisticated design. And the first design is very, how can I say, still like a prototype. It's like a design lab, but this image is actually very nice shop. And then, so this, the container is, if we have a two container, and then to bridge the like roof and the some, this is more like, still like a big hot dog shop. This is inside. And then next, the brand logo design with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, they can be created this kind of the graphics.
The prompt is a hog text logo design with a geometric dachshund motif. It should be simple and symbolic with a transparent background in PNG format. I made several revisions and finished the basic.
Yeah, I like it, this logo. And then this is the most interesting. So after they created this uh, document, so very exciting. So because few weeks ago, so video generated the update is coming with the new version. It's just so nice qualities. I wanted to show you that workflow.
The scene at the Hog Dog Hack Lab, where a new food culture is being created, is filled with three young men and women who are laughing and casually developing products. The team members wear t-shirts with the Hog logo laid out vertically. The Hog logo with orange accents can be seen on the wall. A wooden table gives the space a bright cafe-like feel. On the table, a white plate holds a prototype dock cut into thirds, with an A4 size recipe next to it. The visuals are photorealistic and innovative.
Yeah, amazing. And then move on to the greatest some movie. Look at this. People is eating. Amazing. So this generator maybe one amazing. And then, so this software is Cooling 2.0, and very nice.
Desirability is when you look at something and instantly think, I want it.
Mm.
Feasibility means you can actually build it.
Mm.
Viability asks whether an idea or product has the stamina to survive and keep thriving over time.
AI can generate hundreds of ideas in an instant and analyze user preferences. It almost eliminates the hesitation, worry, and stress of idea generation and concept validation.
Yeah, before the coming AI was like my character, always I wanted some always like so many stress, but how can I say? But now it's very happy, always laughing, always laughing. Then because like this.
By leveraging AI, they train desirability, feasibility, and viability frames have been drastically lowered, greatly increasing our chances of success.
Yeah, actually, they're not designer and normal people that can be created very high quality visual and concept movie, music, everything can do that. Yeah. Also, the physics, so we can discuss with ChatGPT. Then he gives us a lot of the hint.
As the table shows, humans handle direction, meaning, and decision making, while AI supplies speed and scale. When the two work together, every phase, discovery, creation, and evolution, accelerates.
As you can see there, I created from the menu and the shop and brand story, the character, everything there, we can create it. So mainly, so I I was the industrial designer, but now, how can I say? So new type of the it's powered of the AI. It's amazing. Um, Also, so this one is to create some document for the investment people. So this is the final images. So if we like this idea, let me know. Okay. Oh, next case study. This also the interesting. The AI gacha. Gacha means, it's a kind of the mash up engine. You know, sorry. So I created the A. This is the EV motorcycle, and then B, some mobility for the winter, for the snow, and then I want to blend A and B. Can you imagine the how design they coming from the AI? I want to show you. You know, Prompt just personal mobility, and then A brand B, and then finally AI generate.
Let's blend A and B using the keyword personal mobility. Can you imagine what kind of design the AI would generate.
All right, here you go, like this. So amazing. You know, it's and technically the AI has a lot of the parameter. You know, the if you change the parameter, it's more. Idea is more like more diversity. Uh,
Ideas from kickboards to senior mobility.
yeah. And then next, to change the prompt for the young people to ride on the beach. Okay. And then they created like this, you know, from the A plus B.
I'll try to arrange and generate the prompts. I'll try to make it personal mobility for young people to ride on the beach.
Okay.
Yields a non-stop blend and distill engine. It instantly fuses ideas A and B, extracting the pure savory blend. However, humans choose the ingredients and determine the final flavor.
Okay.
Let's run an idea selected by intuition.
Oh my God. So this is generated as a runway Gen 4. This is good. This also Gen 4. But speed is very slow motion. But this one is created by the cooling to look at that around the tire. It's amazing. Okay.
AI opens up limitless possibilities. We sift through them, pick the brightest gems, and shape them into reality. That's the synergy of human AI co-creation. AI opens up limitless possibilities. We sift through them, pick the brightest gems, and shape them into reality. That's the synergy of human AI co-creation.
Yeah. Okay, next. Uh, Next case study is the apparel design. So I'm industrial design, but I uh, created this kind of the clothes. So this is our uniform for the Michelin group. And then, so I designed only 2 hours. I want to show you the current uniform. The uniform is not so good for me. So like in a factory feeling. So I want to change more like creative feeling. And then that's why I designed like this. So this is for summer version. The after fix is basic design. I can adjust to many type of style. And they change model to the Japanese. And the next step is, so this is actually the prototype is pattern. And then this is first prototyping. And look at this. This is the current one. So very important is, the company image. Yeah, this is the final one. So color is a bit more navy, not black. So more sophisticated. So young people is very, very, you know, uh, from, okay, what time is it? So next is uh, natural language the coding. So ChatGPT is can be created coding from the native language.
Natural language prompts drive the AI code generator, which can automatically output Python or G code. The designer's range of expression will expand to any extent.
Natural language is converted to source code in real time, which reduces the time needed for prototyping to almost zero. The stitching responds to each fine adjustment, instantly updating both color and density. Cloth will be redefined in real time. In virtual space, numerical matrices are converted to stitches to generate 14-gauge high-definition knits. Automatic flat knitting machines operate at speeds of several hundred stitches per second, producing high-gauge knitwear that feels luxurious to the touch. Beyond imagination, the possibilities of color, three-dimensional structure, and functional threads intersect to create textures and functional beauty. A wide variety of products are brought to life by headphone earpads, seats, smartwear, and cords of woven fabric. Let's weave your next idea together.
Oh, sorry. So actually, the knitting data is very difficult to create. So for us, so our specialty is surface modeling, but the knitting is completely different. We have to study about the knitting, but now is we can create the program from the the nature language, and then finally we can create this kind of material easily. And then our specialty is design and the prototyping. If you get nice material, everything for the to wrap the or like a front port is actually right side is creating AI, left side is the real one. Yeah. So we can create ideas first, it's like a left side, and then to create the by ChatGPT, and then to create this actual material. And then, so this is our new workflow for the knitting. And the last one is our did recently we were interested in this. So medical, the industry with AI. The launch is Miss Dr. Tomita in the middle to present some very, I cannot say big supplies there, surprising. We have very surprising material. And then this is our case. Now it's, uh, this is the quite new project is,
We are developing next-generation prosthetic eyes that precisely replicate each patient's eye using a combination of full-color, 3D printing and advanced data management expertise. First, we use AI to convert image data of the customer's eye into iris data. Then we map it to ocular 3D data and print it with a full-color 3D printer.
Yeah. So we have very high level know-how for the full color. And then so some guy that asked to our company and then about like this project. And then so we tried to maybe um, half months and then we studied and then finally to get this kind of the workflow. So in the middle one is our unique technology. And then we guys if the users take a picture and then send to the us, and then we can create this from the picture to the to the convert to 3D data, and then like this.
Hence, a workflow based on the customer's image data has been established. 3D modeling can be performed anywhere in the world as long as there is access to a full-color 3D printer. In this case, the output was produced using a Stratasys J850 printer.
Yeah. Okay. So finally, I said this is the demonstration. So I already share you the template of the prompt.
AI cooking agent, the theme is food, which touches our everyday lives. Mastering this template will elevate your culinary life.
Okay.
Step 1. Let's create a template that generates delicious and enjoyable breakfast recipes. Your instructions: World Bright Breakfast Recipe Template. Create a template with themes of being short, healthy, delicious, and brilliant. The ChatGPT output was in HTML, and I was instructed to modify the floral order writing. The ChatGPT output was in HTML, but I requested it in chat format. Additional instructions. Users need only provide the following 3 pieces of information: inspiration, country, region, mood and keywords. Goal optional. Create a breakfast recipe template based on 3 themes. 1. Quick to prepare. 2. Healthy. 3. Delicious. 4. Good looking. 5. World breakfast. 6. Gorgeous, please. Also provide an image of the finished product. Now, add keywords to the 3 items. The inspiration, country, region is Greece. The mood and keywords are modern. The goal is to have a fresh beach resort energy before work. An image has been generated. The cooking procedure has also been added to the recipe. Versions of the prompt using the image. Then you will be asked to generate those images.
Okay. If you want to create a prompt, so just you can ask to the ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT can be create this kind of the template. You know, then you just some keyword, and then AI is automatically there to generate this kind of the visual. Okay. So their image is generated by the ChatGPT, and the next the update the generative image. So this is you know to generated by Midjourney. So Midjourney is the recently they updated, so it's quite so fast. So this is actual speed. Put on the prompt. Maybe takes 10 seconds, and then you can get the four nice images. And generate again. So to push the 5 times, and then 20 images, generated. Maybe less than 1 minute. And then you can pick one and then scale up to get nice quality. And then finally, I picked some nice images like this. Totally 10 minutes, 20. Well, yeah, you can get it. Yeah. Okay. So it generate on different subject. Same things, but pick this different object.
Now, let's try changing the 3 items to different keywords, each in Frisian country region. Fusion of Japanese and Swedish cultures. 2. Modern keywords. Sea bream, festive cuisine, formal. 3. Goal. Simple, minimalist but appealing visuals. It certainly lives up to its
Not
reputation,
good.
but it's not an attractive image. Let's generate an image with a midsummer sashimi read prompt. It's much better now. We will give instructions like this one after another to improve the quality. Let's try an even different version. Inspiration, country, region, South Africa. Mood and keywords, snapper, celebratory food, formal or goal, passionate, powerful, energetic. It's not so good. I'll try to use colorful vegetables as ingredients. Ooh, that's nice.
That's fine. So we just change the 3 items, and then you can create some different ideas. Finally, like this. I love it. These pictures, very nice. So this is appendix. So actually, I always are using this with AI for they're making food. So this is my hobby is the fishing, and then catch it a nice fresh the fish, and then
Try the ramen made with AI. My friend Mr. K is a fisherman and a master of Isidai fishing. With his help, we can get the best Ishida. Let's bring the ultimate AI invented ramen to life and enjoy it together. That's how we use AI every day.
yes, every day I'm using my wife also every day. I was talking with ChatGPT more than me. So this is a recipe, and so it's the most delicious the fish, and then so uh you know I want to try is to create the ramen.
Here is as a recipe an image created by co-creating with AI. We also made an alternative ingredient for the char siu with the shi dye.
This is interesting.
This image was generated in Mid-Journey. Chashu is usually made from pork, and simply telling the AI to use ishidai, striped beakfish, for the chashu didn't come out right. Once I provided a photo of sliced ishidai as a character reference, however, the AI finally produced the correct result. But I made a big mistake. Destin Nefru. Dustin, how I forgot to take a picture of the finished real ramen and
Yeah. AI doesn't know the Ishidai Chashu. I have to teach to the ChatGPT and then take a picture, slice the Ishidai, and then using for the character reference, and then finally the AI that can create this kind of the picture. Not so difficult. I said, this is not right, just idea, but could be delicious, I think.
Squid ink ramen, crafted by an Italian chef, boasts an eye-catching jet black broth. The rich soup is infused with pronounced squid flavor that clings to the noodles, creating a truly indulgent bowl.
Yeah. And next one with this visual.
when served high, the noodles resemble a Mont Blanc cake. These ramen noodles are unique.
So most important is your images. What do you want? What do you like? So just inform to the ChatGPT. I want to eat something like this. As ChatGPT that ask me what like kind of visual, what kind of taste. Just I answer to the ChatGPT, and then finally the ChatGPT they created some template, and then generated this kind of the visuals. It's not so difficult, you know. So I'm I love the cooking. Almost I always using AI for the cooking. So my life is completely changed. Very, very, how can I say? Uh, how can I say? Stress free, very fun, very fun. So uh, I using AI for the cooking as I changed my mind. So when I go to the supermarket, I watch some first of all pick some like a vegetable fish, and then next so the most mismatch item is picked, and then so ask to the AI to take a picture to material, and then so I need somehow I want to eat the pasta, and then AI that generates uh, the recipe, this and this. Very interesting. But always I try to cooking it by the AI recipe. The taste is always good, not good. Yeah, let's try, and then maybe it works. Yeah,
The time will soon come when these AI cooking assistants will be the norm.
yeah. All right, that's it. Presentation. So if we have any questions, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. How was feeling the Donsan?
Let's see if we have any echo. We do. Bear with me one moment. Hungry. I just want to open up any
You want to eat
Is there any questions in the room? And also feel free to let me know if you have any questions over Zoom as well. We'll read them out.
I have
Go ahead.
one. So like, which of these softwares are actually free and like, how can we access them? Like you are talking about Midjourney or Clean 2.0. Like, are these like free resources or do we need paid? How can we access them?
free? It's not free, so always it's depend on the purpose. So for the I can say research, it's we try to all the applications. It's free or not free. So, but for the project, it's a project is very strict the security policy. We are using the basically the local environment, so not ChatGPT. No, Midjourney is not so good at the moment. So we are already using this Stable Diffusion as a Flux. It's only the local wax applications. It's depend on the purpose.
I want to thank you very much, Anderson, for
Welcome.
the presentation today. And I had a quick question about which of these tools do you feel is the one that is the one that people who are in the audience today would be able to take on and try out today or which one would you recommend for us to try out next?
Actually, the AI is, for me, the AI is like just two. And then, so, なんだろうな. Basically, Almighty, using this ChatGPT, the ChatGPT can be created nice prompt, and also can be created the visual. But now is not perfect. So the Midjourney is they created nice visual, but they cannot create the movie. But that they announced maybe near the time that they released to create the movie. But very interesting. But it's depend on the purpose. What do you want? Now is we selected each purpose,なんで、こんな感じかな。Yeah, I think that.
And if you tried using Imagen through Google before,
Google?
yeah, Imagen
Yeah.
through Google, or what are your thoughts on that tool? Instead of using DALI 3 or using Midjourney.
Yeah. So I always using the Gemini as well, and Cloud, everything I'm using. So first of all, I created the Midjourney, ChatGPT, and then to this answer they ask to the Gemini or Cloud like this, and then always say, how can I say the mix, and then I always check is what's different, each application.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What other questions do we have in the room or any questions over Zoom?
I have a question.
Oh, please, feel free.
First of all, really inspiring presentation.
Yeah,
I
thank
like
you.
all the idea you just.
Thank you very much.
Personally, I use ChatGPT to generate some picture
Mm,
as well.
mm.
But I found out that every single time, if I ask them some simple prompts, and they give me a not a really good source picture.
Mm.
I'm really impressed. How can you use the ChatGPT to generate that car, the photo, the first case?
Mm.
Did you feed the ChatGPT some very high quality car prototype? Then you got that picture, or you just ask them, they randomly give you a picture. That's my question.
Okay. So first, that and that the first the case study they are using the stable diffusion. Stable diffusion is how can I say a bit difficult to use. Yeah, mm, more for the professional use. But now is the most the useful the application for the visualization is I recommend it's Mid Journey. Mid Journey is very nice. It's they have a lot of the package for the amateur for the professional. They have that lot of price range, but and then yeah, I think so.
Is there a difference in Amazon ChatGPT and ChatGPT?
Different. Quality is different.
Yeah, mainly I just want to ask if I want to do something special. For example, as you mentioned, you
Okay.
need to feed the ChatGPT some special, very professional photos. Because in my experience, when I do something, they give me a very nice picture.
Okay. So the currently the ChatGPT O3, it's what version is you using? Are you using?
Actually, I use them to some medical background, like actually yesterday night I trying to generate a cartoon to show my colleague how my idea is. It's not related to my field even. But when I use the prompts, just as you mentioned just now,
Okay.
very not really good quality.
Okay.
That's the reason when I see your picture, that's really good.
Okay. So advice. So if you like, like picture, and then so upload your favorite picture, and then ChatGPT generate this to prompt, and then you can check that reference. Like how can I say the like first of all, yeah,
exactly. Actually, I tried that.
yeah, ratio lighting is how much lens is zoom is like blur is more like very fine word that you need.
Exactly. So I noticed you put two image or photo merge, fusion them together to get an idea, right? So in ChatGPT, did you do that? Like give them 10 photos, tell them I like one idea for photo one idea for photo two, then you merge to the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try it. Yeah.
Thank you.
To picture the upload and the prompt to merge is like how can I say if you want to
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can. Let's try.
Any other questions in the room or any of the questions over Zoom?
Hello, everyone. It's a truly honor to be Stanford this year. My name is Daisuke Tomita, and I'm dentist, orthodontist, oral surgeon, and the founder of the Mirai Well Medical Group, based in Tokyo. Today, I'm excited to share how we are applying AI and extended reality technologies in dentistry and healthcare education. Education not just to improve the outcome, but to transform how we see, feel, and learn medicine. Thank you so much for being here. Let's dive in. Index. Okay. Let's have it.
So we will be discussing today a few topics. The first one is the key technologies in the medical education. And then we'll move next to the patient care and clinical practice. And then after this, we'll discuss different types of technologies and innovation. And finally, we will discuss how this technology has an impact on the medical education. And last part is the hands-on workshop.
As the representative director of Mirai's Well Medical Group, Medident Inc. and Japan Oral Health Association, I studied orthodontics at Tokyo Medical and Dental University.
Myself is Mido Abdelhalkim or Mohamed Abdelhalkim. I spent almost 10 years in Japan so far, graduated from Cairo University in Egypt, and then joined Nippon School to get my PhD in plastic surgery. And after this, I joined Dr. Tomita's group, and now we are working together in the digital health.
Our goal is to improve efficiency by streamlining workflows, enhance
Okay.
Our goal is to improve efficiency by streamlining workflows, enhance connectivity between teams and systems, and support smart to real-time data. This is how we move from reactive care to truly proactive, intelligent healthcare.
Yeah. I learned about digital healthcare transformation at Harvard Medical School. Our digital workflow integrates various technologies. We are the first orthodontics plastics in Japan to introduce online consultation. Various types of examination content in digital data. The updated data as safely management centrally in a high security cloud and shared with group and affiliated clinics. This rich data set is used for the analysis and diagnosis. The data can be captured more into B by streamlining the process of online meeting and using the metaverse space. Surgical setup using simulation with 3D software. Design and manufacture positioning guides using 3D printing technology. Finally, the actual surgery as performed utilizing this preparation and XR technology. This digital workflow not only improves surgery accuracy but improves communication within the team and with the patient.
So this full integration of the digital technology, like Dr. Tomita mentioned. Okay. The concept is to have all the steps of the treatment digitalized or integrated, and this will facilitate the workflow for the doctor and also reduce the burden on the patient. So we came up with showcases. The first one is to improve the patient care. And the second is better clinical practice for the doctors and the young residents. And then the final one is to improve the medical education.
Giichi Medical Group is based in Minami, Aoyama, one of the most progressive and innovative areas in Tokyo. As expectations from patients continue to rise, we focused on three key pillars: efficiency and respect for their time. Second, seamless integration of the latest technologies. And third, delivering care with top-level clinical expertise. This is how we build trust and why patients choose us.
The key technologies that we are trying to adapt and put together as one set includes the artificial intelligence, personalized learning, and decision support, which makes everything is data. The second is the XR, the VR and metaverse, so on, used for repeated experience that we cannot repeat inside the surgery room. And then the wearables, it gives you a real-time signaling about and monitoring the daily parameters in the body. And finally is the 3D model simulation. So this is the first part, a better patient care and clinical practice.
We realize our medical group are an advanced medical group with high-level surgical first eyes, focused on building a functional bite with an orthodontic focus. The group is composed of orthodontics, oral surgery, oral health, plastic surgery, regenerative medicine, orthopedics, cosmetics, dermatology, and laboratory. Our AI receptionists never complain, never gossip, and never ask for lies. They might be the perfect employees.
This is something that can keep the patient engaged while they are waiting for their turn. So also emotional engagement can support the patient to lower their stress.
This is a promotion video for my clinic, created by my company's video production department. The world's best drone pilots are Japanese. It's really don't like. One.
So this is for whitening treatment. And only using blue light without any chemicals or drugs. So there is much more less side effect on the patient.
Use sunshade up.
And the color, the whitening color can go up above 13 grades in one session.
薬だと2シェードぐらい。
Using drugs, it only goes up to two grades, but compared with the blue light, it can go much higher.
Digital custom.
Tools that we are using in this video, it will be explained in details later on.
Digital custom.
This is the digital microscope and also facilitate to get accurate data of the patient. This is an important step when you get the patient for first time to to do a surgery. We have to show to them in simulation version what is the problem and how to solve it.
Orthopedic.
And this is for orthopedic clinic.
Regenerative ways.
This is the actual theater of the surgery. This is the post-operative recovery room for the patient. This is just an overview of all the technologies that will be integrated in the steps to reach out the best outcome for the patient.
My clinic. Okay. Also, we are a private clinic. We have the same or better facility than university hospital to perform difficult surgery. Please watch this short video showcasing our cutting-edge medical treatment using metaverse technology.
So if you can see the avatars in the video, they are joining from different places in Japan in the same surgery. And this is also the on-job training for the young doctors or nurses who would like to be inside the surgery and experience the same atmosphere. The previous model will show us how to make the surgery outcome in the ultimate situation. This is a complex case of a patient. We don't usually see such cases, but in this case, within 2 years, we were able to get this result.
Also, don't take only. Present case study. This patient was a female with skeletal occlusion. Post-operative by her facial appearance and occlusion status were greatly improved. And this is this kind of case with a strong shift, good occlusion and functionality. These are some of the papers I have authored using XR technology.
So the point is not to just integrate the digital technology in the surgery, but to prove that this has evidence to improve the outcome on the patient and also lower the burden on the doctor. So we did this study on 69 patients, and we tried with using this demographics of the patients. You can see most of them were females, around age between 30, maybe mid-30s, and also the average was about 29 years old. The 4 main parameters we focused on is the surgical outcome, the patient recovery data, and also the satisfaction level of the patient, and the before and after images in 3D. We collect the data of the patient using the simulation image, and then after the surgery, the CT images, and then we superimpose them together to get the final result.
result. We focus primarily surgical result, time to return to work, patient statistical score, and positive 3D resolution. All patients were discharged within 2 months after surgery, and no complications were reported.
When we compare our simulated settings with the actual surgical outcomes, the margin of error is extremely small, showing that our surgical system delivers highly accurate results.
So yeah, this may be easy to understand what happened as an outcome. You can see that the time that the surgery maybe taking 6 hours has been reduced to almost 2 hours. So 4 hours were reduced from the time of the surgery. The second thing, they can go back to work within 4 to 6 days only. So this reduced the burden on the patient to recover. So what we talked about it earlier is the final outcome using digital technology. Now we'll move on of the technologies. We'll start with the artificial intelligence and some models that already applied in our clinic. So quick question before we start, we wanted to ask if you believe in AI, would you rather think that the AI will be able to diagnose you within the coming 10 years without going to the doctor? If you agree, you can raise your hand. Agree that the doctor's job will be replaced by AI who can diagnose you. Yes. Okay, let's see. So this is some tools that we used in the AI assisted in our clinic. One is the image analysis, and 2 is medical records, and 3 is the monitoring, and 4 is tools for the care to scare, and 5 is the. So this is one usually of the most complicated images that even for the specialist is difficult to analyze. Using AI and deep learning for the AI, they can now assist the specialist to get these calculations done in a very short time.
Automatic trace line input when the points are entered in sequence. Customers are available. AI simulation. This is an AI toothbrush that is linked to an application so that data on the patient's toothbrush's status is shared with the clinic.
AI medical science system. While the doctor is speaking during a consultation, the AI automatically listens and converts the conversation into a medical record in real time. It's incredibly efficient and saves us a lot of time.
So in Japan, the medical system is a little bit strict, where you have to document everything the patient is saying. So until before the AI, we had to write everything the patient say in a statement in a medical record. But now you have this AI listening to the conversation and helping you to get it all recorded.
This AI monitoring system helps reduce in-person visits and keeps treatment on track, even for patients abroad. Photo with their smartphone, and the AI checks for any issues and alerts us if needed. It's smart, efficient, and keeps patients connected wherever they are.
So this is an actual patient where they were taking their own photos at home and sending to us at the clinic to review. The next model we will move on is the VR and the AR and their application in the medical field. So how many of you have used VR technology until today? Yeah. Probably, mostly, I think everyone have used. If we asked this question last year, maybe less numbers, but now probably even in gaming, a lot of people are. So the first model is the immersive XR for residents, doctors, and staff education. Going back to the history in the technology, maybe in 1970, it was only the 2D images based on CT and MRI, and then started to improve to 3D images on a screen. And later on, we will be able to do the first 3D models with low quality. And then after this in 2010, the VR and AR started to enter the market in the medical field.
Extended reality includes virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. Immerses users in the virtual environment. AR overlays information and the real world, and MR blends virtual and physical elements.
So this is how we transform the medicine using the different types of the three virtual realities that Dr. Tomita just mentioned. Mainly, we are categorizing them into three main categories. One is the clinical practice, two is the patient satisfaction, and three is the medical.
Clinical 3D data real-time interaction, smarter. This is not all things extra.
This software allows us to collaborate remotely with surgeons in planning surgical procedures. We are able to perform surgical planning with a precision of 0.1 millimeters. There is critical. Every adjustment made at this stage can significantly affect both the accuracy and safety of the actual surgery. Risk areas and resection lines are shared among surgeons through intuitive manipulation and rotation to minimize the risk of complications. This is real footage. The simulation data is projected into the upper, where it can be freely scaled and manipulated. It serves as a precise and reliable guide for safer surgery.
So the quality of the VR models has improved from 2 years ago. Now it's more realistic. So we can superimpose on the patient during the surgery and navigate the. Yeah. So this is a superimposed real time where we can put the model inside the patient's face and make sure we are going in the right direction. This is considered also one of precision medicines where we are trying to reduce the risk, improving the accuracy, having a stronger team communication, and also having 3D models to utilize as a database.
This is an example of our application of XR technology. Advanced 3D imaging and visualization can be used effectively for diagnostic purposes. We have introduced teleconference session within Metaverse using 5G line. Even in remote locations, 3D models can be shared and cases can be discussed in the virtual environment with a realistic feel.
Listeners can visually explore their own installed position in 3D. Transparent expressions reduce anxiety. Visualize the processes help patients make informed decisions. Advanced technology provides high-quality medical experiences. By experiencing their own oral anatomy in 3D, patients feel more engaged in their care, which contributes to better treatment outcomes.
Patient education has been revolutionized by XR. The 3D allows for a better understanding of the patient.
Patients can intuitively understand the treatment by viewing their dentition and skeletal structure in 3D. This can also help reduce anxiety and facilitate the process of obtaining consent. XR allows owners to experience fine anatomical structures and surgical procedures in ways that textbooks and static models never could. It helps build a 3D understanding of complex oral anatomical relationships. With risk-free repeatable simulations, students can practice remotely, learn from failure, and refine their techniques.
XR is very effective for staff education. It also provides students with a safe and immersive 3D environment to improve their skills and confidence. Even junior doctors gain understanding when they can interact with anatomy in 3D. Students at my university really enjoy learning with XR. It's getting great feedback. This is experiment using VR during tooth extraction in patients with dental phobia. Anxiety and pain perception are greatly reduced and compliance with treatment has improved. AR is used for intraoral tracking and surgical guidance. In dental procedures, real-time overlay of digital information onto the surgical field improves accuracy and reduces the risk. This video is using Apple Vision Pro, very high quality.
This is the patient own data. We can take it on Apple Vision Pro and study it anywhere in the world by put, for example, in a lake, put it in different parts and study each part of it before the surgery.
Auto segmentation and extraction from CT data to tooth and pulp can be performed.
This is another method to avoid the nerve injury, where we can check inside before the surgery.
Simulated VR experience of medical site.
So this is another model for medical education, where we allow mass education where people can learn at the same time using simultaneous VR experience.
VR clinic training in the hands-on learning experience from the surgeon, the perspective. Actual situation. .360 degrees camera on in the virtual
When you put the goggles on, you feel like you're almost on the top of the patient. You can see everything clearly in actual experience.
を全部見渡せる。
Also for educations, it tells you what kind of tools and how to use it.
This is a lecture with 114 people watching the same 360 degrees video at the same time. Proving a certain level of education by anyone. Instructor by 90% self-study in also possible.
So these videos will be converted into an offline content that is stored on the VR, and the students can watch at home at any time. So this will reduce the burden on the instructor himself, where they don't have to communicate with the student.
なんとも言えない。
This is a more simple example where it's anatomy that you can use for studying. It gives you a detailed body explanation for all the parts in the virtual reality. So now we're done with the VR. We're going to move on to the wearables and then the 3D simulation. So anybody, if you trust that the wearable device will allow you not to go to a doctor and get checked? Anybody believe so? Are you wearing? Yes. So now there is so many types of wearable devices, whether it's a watch or glasses or patches, different types. And some of them will be able to get the updates about the parameters on your body. Some people might think I don't need to go doctor to get checked if I have my own vitals checked here. So we're going to see if this is possible. So now there is different types, as I mentioned earlier, can be used in different parts of the bodies. And each one of them is categorized to different they can evaluate. You can see vital sign monitoring in Apple watches or Google Watch or different types, or even the rings that you wear, smart rings. Neurological and mental health wearables can be used to monitor some mental or sleep disorders. And then the movement and musculoskeletal trackers. And finally, the biochemical monitoring. It's sensors that help you to break through your hormone monitors, which is something very unique. Now we're going to move on to the next part, is the intraocular 3D scanners. So the importance of having an intraocular 3D scanner is not only to keep the data, but also to reduce the visits of the patient to the clinic. Once we have their data taken once and stored as a 3D real models, the calls to come to the clinic is much more reduced.
Infrared sensor can be detect even hidden cavities. It also shows the state of the bite. We have the latest Conbeam CT. This can also take 3D scans of the face. The picture quality is very 3D airways measurement is also easy.
Next, we're going to move on how to do the 3D simulation using the patient own data.
This is one of the most accurate face scanner in the world. Auto alignment, 3D face scan, and intraocular and CBCT data, AI, auto segmentation, auto alignment.
This is a layered model of different parts that were taken. We put them all together using the AI, and then you get this final result.
今まではこれができなかった。
Until now, it was not possible to have them all combined in one model.
これはあとは診断だね。
This can be helpful also for the diagnosis of the patient. By using the software, you can manipulate different parts of it.
Three D model simulation software. The virtual model. Allows the evaluation of treatment effect by superimposing cities. Automatic extracts volume and minimum cross sectional area of the airway. Operation.
And this is the in-house 3D printing we do using the patient collected data from the CT and MRI.
Surgical scene created by simulation and printed out by hospital. Orthodontic software. Indirect scenes can also be created in-house. This allows any doctor to place it in the exact position and ensures that there are no difference in levels among doctors. Wire bending machine. Robotics.
So now we're going to move on to the final section, which is talking about medical education and trainings. And I want to ask you, as a new graduate or freshman, what is the most important factor that will help a doctor to become a good doctor? Can you think something? Yes, but is it enough to be an experienced doctor? Yes. Yeah. So practice and experience is the most important factor. So a recently published paper showed that most important factor to be a good doctor is practice. And a student goes in this cycle to become a doctor. The first step is education, where you are interacting with books or lectures or attending. And then later on, you are attending with a senior doctor in front of the patient just as an observer. And then finally, you go to your first real patient alone. And then by experience and facing the patient, you grow up as a practitioner, and finally you become the doctor. So the most important part is experience. And this is the barrier that we are having now, even nowadays in our medical field, is you study so hard in the university, you study the books, and also you attend surgeries as an observer. But once you are in front of your first patient, you are facing a trouble that I'm not ready to deal with my first patient, or I cannot take responsibility to be in the surgery room alone. So to overcome this transition, we think that having these digital tools such as AI or VR or even simulation learning can help you to repeat this experience before you deal with your first patient. And this will make you a more confident. So now we covered almost the 4 medical tools in our lecture. And now we'll show you a few showcases of how we are implementing. The first mini lecture we had last year with, thanks to Don, he helped us to have it as a demonstration. It was done here. We thought that way is exposure. So we brought different tools together. We allow the participants to engage and compare the differences in the quality. And this is another showcase we did in Cairo University, where we are surprised with the number of the students, more than 600, with the people who are even waiting outside to enter this lecture as the first time to use the VR in medical education. And after this, we have transferred this model to different universities, from China to different parts of the world, just with doctors and specialists and also medical students. This is a recent lecture we also done with dental students, and they were very satisfied, learn something new, and also try it as a hands-on lecture. Another thing now is we try to compare the quality of treatments in Japan and Korea as well. Learn the new tools of enhancing our ways to teach the students. This is various collaborations that happened during our journey, and one we wanted to highlight is this one for athletes performance, where we are working with the FIFA Medical Center to focus on the jaw surgery and also how to enhance their the oxygen intake for the patient. This is the collected data that we have gathered over the 2 years. We have now total about 600 participants who joined our lectures from Japan, Middle East, China, and the US. And we noticed that one important factor is posting the confidence score. So to improve their confidence before the training and after the training is a very important factor. Next, we'll move on to the 3D display screen.
This is a demonstration of live surgery using a naked eye 3D display tablet. We are constructing a system that can simultaneously distribute 3D images in the cross-run within the hospital and on campus. This is naked eye developed by Sony. We are collaborating with Sony to apply 3D technology in healthcare. Their system uses advanced 3D stereo cameras, goggle-free 3D display projecting surgical simulation as a hologram. Surgeon can check 3D images directly. This comprises our efforts to integrate cutting-edge technology into medical care.
Strong conviction. I developed through years of exploring cutting-edge technologies, from digitization to SR to AI integration. That conviction is this: there is irreplaceable in what we can physically touch.
We are developing the 3D live face model project in partnership with Nichinan and leading designer Giichi Endo.
No matter how far technology advances, the educational and clinical impact of being able to physically touch feel, and interact with real objects. Essential. So we challenge ourselves to create next generation clone twin for medical use, built with a statically sound methods using the latest 3D scanning, CBCT, full color printing, and integration with XR and AI. This standardized model is not just a training tool. It's a living, tactile educational medium that allows doctors to touch, dissect, and explain in ways never before possible. It has the potential to transform medical education, surgical support, and patient communication alike.
So first reaction when we showed you the picture of the imposed pictures of face, maybe you could think it's a little bit funny or not realistic because we put different layers together. But we thought we could improve this and have something more realistic. So this realistic model has maybe four main benefits. The first one is for surgical training and simulation. Also for medical education and anatomy training as well. You can study it more accurate. And also for patient communication and counseling. And finally, to do that device testing and planning. This is the flow of how the model is prepared. It goes through several stages to reach the actual goal. So the used materials, we can control the softness and the hardness of the model as well. And this is the final result that Endo-san was talking about surprise earlier. So maybe you can see it. So for education, we'll get half of the model in a cut section where you can see the own data of the patient inside like this. And then also for the simulation, you can see it in a more realistic form.
Ultimately, our vision is not just to build, but to replicate the full human environment. We aim to maintain the model at the body temperature, activity, reproduce the positions of blood vessels and nerves, and even integrate pumps that simulate real anesthetic blood pressure fluctuations. Artificial cerebrograms will secrete synthetic saliva, creating an environment nearly indistinguishable from the human body. On top of that, we will incorporate XR technology to build a fully immersive, interactive surface and educational experience that merges physical and virtual realities. For the outer layers, such as skin, we envision using iPS cell-derived tissues with DNA-level fidelity that could even match the individual being modeled. This is the creation of a clone twin for the future of medicine, a next-generation platform that will revolutionize education, clinical practice, and patient understanding. To truly bring this vision to life, the seamless fusion of and AI, robotics will play a critical role from replicating muscle tension and eye movement to enabling real-time interaction with virtual overlays. Robotics will be the bridge that connects dynamic tactile feedback with intelligent digital control. That's why we're working closely with experts across fields engineers, biomedical scientists, designers, and surgeons engaging in daily discussions and collaborative research to make this dream a reality. This is not just a model, it's the future of medicine. Let's build it together.
We are asked by the Egyptian government to participate in the analysis of the 4,000-year-old mummy, and as 10 tests, we use the CT data and our own 3D rendering to analyze the age of the mummy based on dental age.
This is an actual mummy that we analyzed without unwrapping the model, which keeps it safe in its position.
Dental age.
So through the teeth, we could predict the age of the mummy as well. And by chance, we found even accessories around the neck, like you can see here. This eye is Horus eye, and it was a surprising discovery also without opening the mummy itself. So these kinds of training and integrating the digital technology, we think it will help to transform the learning methods, the practice, and also deliver our patient. Also, we think this kind of having improved simulation models that you can actually touch, this will be a more immersive experience. And finally, we think by bridging this education tools together, we can have something more personalized to improve our training skills and also reduce the risk that will be caused on the patient. This is what we aim to in the future.
References.
This is some cases of patients who are maybe well known in Japan. Dr. Tomita have treated, and in a few years they were on TV with confidence.
My patients, comedians, very famous comedians.
It's like Daisuke.
The character is nice.
Yeah. Another TV show using Excel using oral and Intel.
So a few months ago, Dr. Tomita was on a popular TV show. It was talking about how to get inside your own mouth and see your own condition.
Thank you so much for being with me today. What may look like advanced tech, XR, AI, robotics is really about something simple, making care safer and more human. In the end, it's not just about the tool. It's about the people who use them. Let's keep shaping the future of medicine together. Thank you.